Hello everybody, how's it going? Today we will take a look at yet another 10 somewhat unique hunter pets, and today it's time for some green Felfire. The Burning Legion has been one of the main villains in the game, and over the years they brought some really cool pets. Obviously, since this is a top 10 list, the better pets will come later on, so stay until the end or you may miss some really special creatures. But without further ado, let's get into the list. Number 10. The Green Fire Spider. I know, this creature already was my Fire Edition list, but come on, you can't deny that this spider looks like something the Legion would have, because actually, they used them a few times. You can find these creatures in different locations, and the easiest spot to get them is in Talador on Draenor. In the southeast you will find this area where they run around in small groups, and you can tame the big ones, but you can get the small ones here. They are pretty tiny when facing them, but they will grow once you tame them. They are also found in a cave in the Valley of Four Winds in Pandaria and on the Molten Front. If you are into spiders, you should definitely check them out. Number 9. Edelwock. Edelwock is a skeletal hellhound with green bones and red fire. There may be other beasts with this appearance, but only this one has this color combination. You can find him in the Ragefire Chasm, where he will appear as the first dungeon boss, and in order to tame him, you first need to get the simple Tome of Bone Binding, which draws from NPCs in Maldraxxus. If you play as an undead hunter, you don't need that to get his pet, and you can straight up go there and tame him. As an alliance player it may be annoying to go there, but you will probably be alright. Number 8. Felsgaard Azul. The Felsgaard Azul is a really cute guy who probably didn't deserve to become corrupted by the Legion, but life isn't always fair, is it? You can find him in the zone of Korkun, which is one of the 3 zones of Argus, and they are chilling around in some places, and it should be really easy to find one for your own. Definitely a pet that's not seen too often. Number 7. Chitinous Quackscale. While already being on Argus, you can also go and tame this fell-corrupted Talbuk, which is also running around on Korkun. There are also some mounts that are very fitting to its model, and the pet itself is very easy to obtain. They are basically the Talbuks you all have seen in Nagrand before, just in a really bizarre form with fell-corrupted scales grown over the body and stuff like this. In my opinion, they look awesome, so check them out. Number 6. The Argus Way. You have probably seen these guys before, and the Necro Ways in Maldraxxus also share the same model, but these guys have a really cool color scheme with a green Felfire all over them. These guys, again, are also found on Korkun, but you can't find them that easily. They are flying very high, and on Argus you are not able to fly by your own. Luckily on one spot one of these creatures flies down shortly, so position yourself right here above this golden glowing hub and wait for him. Now wait until he comes down and he is all yours. Number 5. Fellraven. The Fellraven can be found in the Hellfire Citadel raid on Draenor, and to tame him you first have to kill the first 6 bosses, so you can take the teleporter up to Shadowlord Iskar. In the room of a boss you can find one of these ravens lying on the ground, and you can simply tame him without an issue. And there's also a mount that has the exact same appearance. If you like ravens, demons, fire, death and destruction, you might be a psychopath, but this pet won't judge you, I promise. Number 4. Lalathan. Lalathan is the name of a fell green hippogriff that got added in Legion. This fella is chilling around on a balcony in the Nighthold raid, but very importantly, he is not in the raid but in the open world area of the Nighthold. When first seeing him, he will seem very small, but he grows in size after you tame him. In order to do that, however, you need the Tome of a Hybrid Beast, which you can buy after completing your Legion Order Hall campaign, as well as the Broken Shore campaign, and after gaining your mount. To do that will take some time, but it's definitely worth it, just for the mount, and this pet here is also very unique, and I'm not even sure if I have ever seen any hunter running around with him. Number 3. Felbor. You know the big chunky boss from Draenor? Those were amazing, I know. I just wish they could look a bit scarier. So let's make them green. This creature for some reason is barely known by the community, although he is really easy to get. He walks around outside of a Hellfire Citadel raid in Draenor, and you can simply fly over there and tame him. a really cool boar with a very unique color, even if he gets a bit too small after taming him. But I still love him. Number 2. Felbound Wolf. These wolves can be found in many different locations in the Tanan jungle on Dwenor, but in order to tame them, you first need to kill the NPC Felsgaard Azul. You can find her on the coast in the south of the zone, and she always spawns at the same spot. She drops an item called Vial of Fel Cleansing, which you can use on the wolves, and after that you can simply tame them. Felsgaard Azul has a respawn time of about 5 minutes, so if you mess it up somehow, it's half as bad. There is also a very fitting mount with a similar appearance, and you can get it from the Glory of a Hellfire Raider achievement. Number 1. Trench Stalker. The Trench Stalker is a cat-like creature that can be found in the Entoran Waste on Argus, but you can't simply go there and tame it. The method you have to use in order to get it is actually really confusing and buggy and stupid, and that's probably the reason you don't see any hunter running around with them. First you have to get fresh Talbot meat, which can be looted with a very small drop chance from a Talbox in Argus. You know, like the one on spot number 7 of his list. You could also buy them from the auction house, since they are tradable, but they may be somewhat expensive. On my server, they were up for about 6k gold each. After getting it, you have to put the beast into a freezing trap, then get close to it and get aggro. Then you feign death to lose the aggro again. Then, while feigning death, you throw the meat right at him, and in the exact split second it lands, you start to tame him. It took me like 3 tries to do it right. I have absolutely no idea who came up with this stupid method, but I hope it was one of those guys who got fired by Blizzard. However, I think this pet looks really cool, and it definitely deserves the number 1 spot of this video. If you are interested in more unique hunter pets, check out this video right here. I hope I could help you. If yes, consider to subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, bye!